Now, coming to when a young middle class Punjabi ladki cracks the big boys, cracks Mackenzie, lands up in Harvard. Why I'm again emphasizing a bit on this, because a lot of people want to not know just outside se kitna acha hai. They want to know a little bit of the story inside, hai na? No one can say it better than someone who's lived it, dreamt it, built it, and successfully evolved out of it. Why do they call the Ivy Leagues the biggest equalizer? What was your experience when you went in? Talk a bit about that. Talk a bit about what's your nostalgia from day one, and how was the course? What did you learn? What's your greatest takeaway? Okay. So that's a large.
कहानी आपके मन में रहती है ना?
बिल्कुल, हमेशा.
हमेशा, because stories stick.
Yeah.
So the pedagogy itself is so powerful.
And it stays on. And diametrically opposite views.
Diametrically opposite views, right? It is being adjudicated and kind of monitored and kind
Moderated
of
by the
balanced,
professor.
moderated by the professor, and we have a chance to weigh in on that from an India perspective, a Philippines perspective, a Vietnam perspective, an America perspective. Like my Navy SEAL friend, who's one of the Navy SEAL, right? He's talking from the American like political perspective, right? And that is the debate you're part of. Where do you get that? Right?
And a world canvas. So I think the currency of exposure in this case is something which I'm sure you brought back and also implemented in your journey to a great extent.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because perspective is now
Absolutely
360
I did.
degree.
Absolutely.
Along with perspective, I think there's also reception of a lot of qualities which people don't understand. Like one of the qualities which I think is extremely important in life to own, possess, and have. And I keep saying this, once you're an entrepreneur, Naiyya, we become a lifetime member to a club called the Empathy Club. Wherever, whatever we took for granted in our day-to-day lives, you suddenly realize you have so much more empathy for, all the more because you're building it. Perhaps what your experience, and this is what I'm trying to draw out and extrapolate as a learning for the viewers, is because of the world view and because of the world view of diametrically opposite, very deep, very problematic situations for people also, perhaps the empathy as a commodity, as a feeling, as an emotion, increases manifold for people with this kind of an experience. And that's what also adds on into the business.